Our startup name is Leafcase, and our tagline is Power Your Smartphone with Light. Our team includes 3 hopeful participants in the accelerator program, though one will work remotely from Montreal. eCore Workshop teammates Julia, Aka, and Andrew all contributed to our progress thus far, and we have 2 scientific advisors, Drs. Ian Hill and Greg Welch, both faculty members at Dalhousie University. I'm Jess, and I'm passionate about sustainable energy. Putting solar cells in cases for consumer electronics not only solves a real problem of charging, but it also puts a source of renewable energy in the hands of everyday consumers.
I'm Linda. In terms of efficiency, solar cells are ready and waiting to become a bigger part of our lives. We just need to find the ways to couple the solar cells to the devices that we can't live without.
Our 3rd team member is as yet unconfirmed, but may be Sharik Ali. The problem is that portable devices need power. Most people charge their smartphone every night or more. It's a pain. We learned during our customer discovery that the severity of that pain varies from person to person. The more extreme end of the pain spectrum is summarized well by this internet meme. Our product is a solar smartphone case. That is, a smartphone case that harvests light to charge your phone. Here's what it looks like. This is a partially functional prototype with real solar panels that we're currently using for electronics testing. The goal is to take people from feeling empty and vulnerable like in this first internet meme to feeling empowered by solar energy like Dr. Octopus is in this second internet meme. We've developed a multifaceted value proposition over the course of several rounds of customer discovery interviews. One aspect is the ability to trickle charge your battery at any time of the day. No more running out of power and being stuck. Some of the most severe pains people described to us during our customer discovery interviews were times when their battery died and they were trying to navigate a new place or coordinate meeting up with friends. Even if your own phone never runs out of power, we all know someone who this happens to. Another feature is the power to charge unplugged, so you can cut the cord, lose your charger, or forget to bring it with you on a trip. You don't need an outlet with this. An important aspect of the value proposition is the functional form of the case. People purchase cases primarily to protect their phones. A desirable case must find the right balance of durability without being too bulky. Beauty may be skin deep, as some customers prefer a stylish case, while others, especially males under 30, prefer a plain exterior. Solar energy is abundant, free, sustainable green energy. It's everywhere you go. Even bright indoor light has power. We all spend our days bathed in incident light, but few of us currently harvest it as a source of electrical power. Why on earth not? Meet our customer archetypes, whom we developed through customer discovery in conjunction with our value proposition. They're different people with different needs and different product market fit bundles. Our first customer archetype is named Jill, sitting still by a sill. Maybe she works in an office. She's the type to keep her phone sitting out somewhere nearby, perhaps on a windowsill at work and on her dashboard while she commutes. Jill is likely to purchase the basic model, which she may or may not want to be stylish. She likes the convenience of being able to top up her phone's battery throughout the day and perhaps feels good about using green energy. Our second customer segment is called Mike on a hike or a bike. He's the outdoorsy type and brings his phone out with him hiking, biking, camping, kayaking, etc. The Mikes we interviewed in places like the Trail Shop and Mountain Equipment Co-op want unbundled accessories such as a folio case that could protect their phone's screen when closed and effectively double the solar cell area to have the charging time when open, along with mounts for bikes and kayaks and ties for backpacks. Some of the Mikes mentioned that a smartphone without cell service is essentially a camera, and it's very important for the camera to be easily accessible for one-handed use. An interesting concept that we'd like to develop and test during the course of the Summer Accelerator fits within the value proposition as well as being a possible channel and means for developing customer relationships. We call it the Leafcase app, a free app that helps you find the best place to put your solar charger. Although it's yet undeveloped and unvalidated, it could provide a great means to support and communicate with existing customers and bring new ones into the funnel. It's a simple idea, but nobody else has done it yet, so if you'd like to know how it works, you'll have to ask us. Although nobody around seems to have a solar smartphone case yet, we do have a few early competitors. This might actually be a good thing. At a recent Tech Cocktail Halifax event, invited speaker Paul Singh said that venture capitalists and angel investors often look for fast followers, and having early competition may be advantageous for two reasons. First, it validates a new market idea as probably feasible, and second, it provides an opportunity to learn from others' mistakes. We have essentially two groups of competitors. The first is cheap, low-efficiency solar-assisted battery packs ranging from $50 to $120 in price. Because these products use low-efficiency solar cells, they are unable to harvest a substantial amount of light, making them ineffective solar chargers. Although there are some positive reviews for each on Amazon.com, there are also many negative reviews. Most commonly that they break easily or never work well to begin with, and also that they are too bulky or heavy. The second group of competition is a single Indiegogo startup company in California with nearly $80,000 raised. Like us, they use high-efficiency monocrystalline silicon solar cells. However, we identified several needs during our customer discovery process that their product fails to address. Our interviews identified protection and durability as paramount features of a smartphone case, while this product only hangs on at the corners. It's also extremely bulky, with an additional battery sitting beneath the solar panel and the case extending below the bottom edge of the phone. Additionally, they're promising to eliminate the need to charge even in low light conditions, which is unrealistic because there's simply not enough incoming power. The point of this competition overview is simply to say that there are few competitors, there's lots of room for improvement, and here we are. In terms of channels, we're starting virtually and hope to develop this over the course of the accelerator. Our website is up at solarcellcase.com and .ca with more plans in the works. It's worth mentioning that there is definitely some market pull, as many of our customer interviews were overwhelmingly positive with requests to hear back when our product exists. Of course, we'll need a bigger online presence and statistics to establish whether we really have traction. Our revenue model needs further development, along with the left-hand side of our business model canvas. The market for solar smartphone cases is potentially quite large, with over 2 billion smartphone owners worldwide by 2016. Protective case maker OtterBox had pro forma sales of $925 million in 2014, 75% of which were from cases for iPhones. They acquired rival case maker LifeProof for a reported $325 million in 2013, and perhaps we could consider mimicking LifeProof as an exit strategy. We hope the Accelerator program will help us progress through the left-hand side of the business model canvas, teach us how to make a startup successful, provide us with expert insight and advice on the problems we'll face, and ultimately help us to develop a plan to make Leafcase a viable startup. The future is bright. Power your smartphone with light.